Once upon a time, in a land that was a bit different from the one you might know, there lived a young girl named Dotty. Dotty had a heart full of curiosity and a pair of mismatched shoes that she loved as if they were magic themselves. One stormy evening, Dotty found herself twirling in the winds of a mighty cyclone that set her down in a whimsical land known as Odd. Odd was unlike any place Dotty had ever seen. The trees sang lullabies, and the clouds giggled as they floated by. To her surprise, Dotty was greeted by a tiny folk called the Wobblins who danced around merrily in gratitude for freeing them from the grumpy wicked witch of the West End. Her shoes, they believed, contained a kind of magic that could lead Dotty back to her home. Eager to get home and share her tales of Odd with her Auntie Em, Dotty set off along the vibrant rainbow cobblestone path toward the city of Oz, where the famed Wizard of Odd was said to dwell. Along the way, Dotty made some peculiar friends. First, she met a straw knight who longed not for brains but for grand tales to fill his empty head. Next, a tin gardener whose greatest wish was a garden of his own, lush and beautiful. Lastly, they found a cowardly owl, who feared the sun for he had heard it was as hot as fire. Together, this quirky quartet journeyed to the city of Oz, where towers spiraled up like candy canes, and the streets sang beneath their feet. When they finally met the wizard, each hoped for their wishes to be fulfilled. The wizard, a twinkly-eyed gentleman with a love for riddles and surprises, told them their desires were within them all along. To prove his wisdom, he gifted the straw knight a book of folk tales, the tin gardener a seed to nurture, and the cowardly owl a pair of sunglasses. Dotty was given a hug and a smile for her kindness and bravery. Just as Dotty was about to leave, the wizard revealed her shoes were indeed magical. With a click of her heels and a heartfelt goodbye, she found herself back at home, her room filled with odd souvenirs as proof of her grand adventure. Dotty shared her story, and from that day on, the people of her town knew they, too, might stumble into a bit of magic if they kept their eyes open and their hearts brave.